Okay, my patient today is a 25-year-old male who suffered an anoxic TBI and also sustained in a right upper extremity amputation from a motor vehicle accident. He does have impairments in cognition and postural control and has a history of depression, anxiety, and drug addiction, all which we will have to take into account when planning his therapy sessions because it is likely that this patient will be hard to stay motivated. It will be hard to keep their attention. They might be easily irritable, so it would be best to find something that the patient is interested in, kind of get to know a little bit about them as their family members. That he lives with his mom, so I would ask his mom to see if he likes video games or if he was an active person. I know that he was a mechanic, so maybe just going back and watching YouTube videos showing him videos of people working on cars and having him multitask by watching those videos and then doing other activities at the same time. So that's something I would keep in mind for his therapy, is maybe incorporate something like that for him to be more interested. He also, like I mentioned, he does live with his mother, so I could take into that account as well, knowing that he'll have some assistance at home and planning interventions where he may need some help from someone else, just knowing that he will have that extra support. He also does live in a single story home, but there's 12 steps to get into his home. So I have to keep that in mind as well. Make sure that we focus on that lower extremity strengthening and definitely work on balance, since he is very impaired on balance right now. He's a score of 0 on the FIM score scale, and he's not able to do stairs at all independently right now. So that's definitely a focus. It's going to be a key focus for our therapy. He was also a full-time mechanic, and unfortunately, because of his amputation and his TBI, he will be unable to go back to work at the moment. So that's something that will also contribute to his already pre-existing condition of being depressed. So it's something we need to watch out for. Definitely motivate him and make that like one of the long-term goals is for him to go back to work. Keep him motivated that way. It's also going to be it's going to be an economic factor as well, because since he can't go back to work, he can't make money, since he has to recover first. So that's something else we need to keep in mind, is that he won't be able to afford maybe the tools that we would want for him to take home to make his recovery faster. So we have to keep that in mind as well and find resources that will help him financially. So one way I would improve safety for him when he goes home, I would definitely focus on things in the house that the mom can do for him. Since he probably won't be going to work, I wouldn't focus on that, or even community safety at this point until we can get him ambulating independently and things of that nature. So at home, I would definitely have his mom rearrange the furniture to make wider spaces for him, since he doesn't have good coordination or balance right now. His gait's going to probably be all over the place, and it would be easier for him if there's less clutter and wider spaces for him to go around, and easy access to walls or large furniture, so that if he does lose his balance, he can use that as support, so we reduce the risk of falls. So things placed strategically and moved out of the way. I would also like for him to be as independent as possible. So in the bathroom, I would have the mother install grab bars by the toilet, along with grab bars along the shower, and also non-slip mats in the shower as well. This will help the patient be as independent as possible and reduce the risk of falls while he's trying to do things on his own. And then the resource that I found was another online resource. This one is going to help for financial aid. It has different programs, state programs depending on your state, also government programs, grants, things like that will help this patient specifically since he isn't working. It also helps the mother as well, because there's support groups for the family members and frequently asked questions that are answered there too, so that way they can communicate with other people who are going through the same thing and just get more resources from them as well. So I liked that one a lot, and it's called Brain Injury Association of America. They have a website, and again, it's statewide, so depending on the state you're in, they can show you what resources they have available.